Hi, I'm the Space Quest historian, and welcome back to what might be the final episode, maybe penultimate. We'll see. We'll see how badly I fuck this up. Of the Colonel's Bequest with my good friend Josh Henry. Hello, Josh.
Hey, everyone.
Yes. What a comforting, family-friendly scene we've arrived upon here. Clarence taking a bath.
Someone stabbed.
Yes. It's readily apparent that Clarence was mortally stabbed in the chest with a sharp dagger, and we are operating under the assumption that poor Lillian has gone a bit more loopy than usual. She pretty much told her so in her diary. Like you always say, search the body. Shaking terribly, you search Clarence's body and establish that he did indeed die by a stab wound to the chest. Okay, so let me just get this straight. She walks over to the bathroom, sees a giant stab wound, and goes, okay, he was stabbed. Then she leans in close and basically puts her nose in the hole and goes, yeah, that's a stab wound.
Pretty much.
Upon further searching, you discover a pack of matches in Clarence's coat pocket. Thinking it might come in handy, you take it with. Well, you know, when you come across a murder scene, the first thing to do is, of course, grab souvenirs.
Yes. Look what you have now.
Yes, I know exactly what we do with those matches. But one thing you did mention to me before we started the episode was if we hop through the secret passage here, pull armoire, rolling the R's and everything, there should be a footprint on the floor. You notice a dusty boot print on the floor. Now, can we examine it with the monocle? I mean, you said this is one of those weird things where the game just throws you something and they either didn't quite complete it or something. It just gives you a point and that's it.
Yes.
Yeah, you examine it with a monocle, don't see anything interesting. Look, boot prints. You don't see any footprints around here.
Yeah, it's just it's so random. It's one of those weird little things that it's there, but it's like they meant to code something in there and just missed it. I don't know.
That is a bit peculiar. But as we've covered previously, there's a lot of things that got cut out of this game, both in the planning stages and in the actual game coding stage. Uh-oh. A bad feeling comes over you as you look around this room. Yes, the occupant is dead. You just found him. The small desk chair has been knocked over and you see a fresh blood stain on the rug. And the help is dead too, so no one's going to clean that up. Oh, whatever will we do? Just wait around the blood. I mean, we are carrying around the fire poker full of blood, and we're the only ones alive, basically, except for Lillian and the Colonel and Seely.
And Rudy.
Oh, and Rudy. Rudy was outside petting his dog. Let's just hope he doesn't try to fuck it. Look. What's that? It's not a book, is it? I guess it is. You notice that just one page has been written on, and today's date, May 27th, 1925, heads it. Curiously, you read the rest. It says... Will you read this one?
Sure, I can read it. I'm terribly apprehensive about what's going on here. I can't say why, just call it a bad sensation. But as the evening wears on, I'm feeling more and more alone. Where's Wilbur? Where's Gertie? Where's Gloria? Could they have left without me? Is there a way to leave the island that I'm not aware of?
Yes, there
Still,
is.
The spine-tingling feeling won't leave, and frankly, I'm scared.
There's a very good way of leaving the island that you're not aware of. It's called dropping dead. I mean,
Well, he's aware of it now.
Yeah, he is. Poor fucker. Do we pick it up and carry it with us? No. Do we examine it for fingerprints? I don't know why we should, but... Nope. Now she's just reading the same thing with the monocle. Now, is the Colonel still completely disinterested in all of this? He is, isn't he? Yes.
Yep.
You old bastard.
It makes you wonder why he's still awake at 1 a.m.
Yeah, amphetamines weren't really a thing in the 1920s, although I suspect opium was, but maybe he's got some interesting crops growing on this plantation. I don't know. Opium doesn't really keep you awake, does it?
I don't think so. I think people use it to sleep.
Yeah.
Actually, at least back then they did.
Chase the dragon. Now we should probably feed Polly here. Even though
Didn't we already do that?
I think we... No, wait, it's not a new act. The clock just advanced.
Yes.
All right. Because we can go to the secret passage because Lillian said, oh, they all have to go. They all have to go to the basement. And although I don't think this is very basement-y, I guess it's the closest thing we've got.
Don't forget to light your lantern.
Probably should be doing that. Probably should be saving at this point, actually. Light lantern with matches. Using a match, you carefully light the lantern. It grows brightly, and happily, and cheerfully even. Well, off we fuck. This looks like an underground passage of some sort, does it really? Boy, it sure is dark down here. The sudden sound of scurrying rats causes your heart to begin beating wildly. Well, the appearance of dinosaur bones should probably be a bit of a cause for concern as well.
Random dinosaur there.
Yeah.
It's just funny.
And
little aside.
They should be much further underground, shouldn't they? I mean, archaeologists spend years and years looking for these things, and there's just one casually lying under the plantation house.
Right. I do like how they actually show above you the fountain.
Yes.
So you get a kind of feel of what direction you're going in and how it all works.
Yes.
I actually think that's a clever design choice.
And this is beautiful stuff. I mean, the passageway is drawn, and the light that casts off the different crevices and shit. That is beautiful stuff.
The main artist for this game, Douglas Herring, he did a lot of the backgrounds for the Space Quest 1 remake and did several other really fantastic. I'm pretty sure he did some of the background art for Conquest of the Longbow as well.
Probably does.
He's a very talented artist.
Extremely talented, yes. This looks like an underground passage of some sort. Boy, that's the same look description we just got.
Yes.
Okay, I am not digging I'm especially not digging those eyes. This has loom printed all over it.
King's Quest 4 has a scene like this too. There's a troll cave you have to go through, and this troll chases you throughout the whole thing. It's not fun.
Ah, goddammit, I hate my brethren. They always chase people down and hide under bridges and shit. Yeah, because my name is
Yes.
Well, we didn't get eaten. Now, I'm just venturing a guess. Is there some random event in the tunnel where the killer could spring out and off you?
Not that I'm aware of. I don't think the killer even knows this is here.
Okay. The killer. Now, ladies and gentlemen watching at home, he used the singular, not plural. Giving yourself up there. All right, it appears that you've discovered an old sealed-off portion of the basement. You notice some outdated laundry paraphernalia in the form of a laundry chute. Laundry paraphernalia, that's a very obtuse way of putting that. A wash tub and a broken-down wringer. You can barely make out a pile of something underneath the chute. Laundry, probably. I just went in the wrong direction. No, fuck, I'm not doing laundry. Hell no. Yes, a pile of dead bodies. Wearing laundry. Someone has cruelly dumped the bodies of Gurney, Wilbur, Gloria, Ethel, Fifi, Jeeves, and Clarence down the old laundry chute. Well, where else are you gonna put them? Actually, I have a good suggestion. Why not just throw it at the alligator that's just circling the fucking mansion at all time? Yeah. Oh well. Someone was obviously not thinking straight. Lillian. Oh, hello, Mr. Ratchy. Okay, this is the washer, right? You see nothing. There's a rag hanging on it. I'm not supposed to do anything with the rag, am I? These are just old rags. That was a nice reveal, by the way, when you get closer and it does that. It just sort of lights them up. Very, very nice.
Look around. Look to see if there's anything else that catches your eye.
We've got all of that. Someone has dumped their butt. Should I search? That's going to take a while, isn't it? You don't even want to get near him. Yes, you do. There's a keyhole here. Is that a secret passagey thing? Look, wall. Let's start with that. It looks as if two opposite walls have been bricked up. On the left wall, next to one bricked up portion, you notice a small metal plate. Now, the phrase small metal plate always fills me with dread because that reminds me of the Gabriel Knight's snake ring in Africa, that thing. And
oh, yes.
You know, you put in the last key and all of a sudden these bastards come back to life.
Oh, I remember that. That was not a fun part of that game.
No. You see a small metal plate in the wall next to a bricked up archway. There is a hole in the middle of the plate. Now, are we carrying anything we could potentially shove in there?
Hold on just 1 second, Trolls. I have to go deal with something.
Sure. Okay.
So, yeah, is there anything that you think that might work?
Well, I have several things. Maybe the obvious one would be the giant brass key I'm carrying around. We could try that. Use brass key. A key will not fit the hole in the metal plate. Okay, fine. Then we have things like the cane and the crank. And, well, that's pretty... the poker. But I don't... Let's try the cane. The cane seems like an obvious choice. What do you want from me?
It's not the cane. It's not the cane.
All right. Well, that's still not a very helpful description the game is giving me. Is it the crank? Because we already used that with the elevator.
No, you used the key with the elevator.
Oh, do I?
You did.
Crank with hole? What do you want to do with the crank? Well, when you insert it, I'd like to turn it, but insert crank? Oh, really? With some effort, you're able to insert the crank into the hole of the small metal plate. It fits perfectly. I was dead sure we turned the crank when we were in the elevator, but I'm remembering wrong. Turn crank.
There was a switch inside the elevator, but it wasn't the crank that you... Remember, you got this crank off of the bell from the bell tower.
Oh, right. So what we're doing now is actually... like you said, the killer doesn't know that this room exists. What we're doing is finding that treasure that the previous occupants of the plantation died without finding, or the daughter died.
If you recall, the parent said that Sir Lancelot will ring our exit to heaven or something like that, and that's supposed to be a very obscure hint that the bell is the path to where you need to go.
The lock to unlock the secret passage that we built in the basement because, haha, fuck you, daughter. Okay, saving my game again. The game is becoming progressively less and less helpfully labeled. Dum-dum-dum. Oh.
This whole entire section is completely optional. The first several times I played this game, I didn't even know this was something you could do.
Oh.
I never found the secret passage until I actually got a walkthrough for this game.
Okay. Well, shit. Well, I'm glad you're leading me to... Because I love optional content. I love it when they put stuff in games that incentivize you to go back and replay them. You've come...
About 3/4 of this game is optional. Basically, the only thing you have to... You could just wander around the house and keep advancing the clock every single time like you've been doing and miss everything else. Like, you don't even necessarily have to find any of the dead bodies. You can go through each act and never find a single dead body.
And just at the end, you get jumped and... by the way, I was the killer all along. There's a killer?
Yeah, pretty much.
You've come upon some stairs leading upward. You wonder where they might lead. Well, to the treasure room. The treasure room that we forgot to code into the game. Oh, and she just hangs 10 and... Oh, inside the crypty thing!
Mm-hmm.
You have entered a cold, dark tomb. From moonlight shining in through a stained glass window, you can make out 4 vaults in the wall and a stone sarcophagus on the floor. Each vault has a nameplate above it. The tomb is barred on the side. Now, the only legible tomb is Ruby. Was that her name? I don't recall that being her name. It was something that starts with an S, wasn't it?
Sarah.
Sarah. Yep, yes, I know that. What are these called? Vaults.
Vault.
The vault door is sealed shut. Above the door is an engraved nameplate. Okay, we'll read the plate, sure. That's Ruby Crouton. Oh, so I don't need to actually... it doesn't need to be legible on the vault itself. I can just read the plate. This is Mary Frances Crouton. Something tells me I need to find Sarah's and poke it open. That's Thomas. Sarah, you gotta be hiding in somewhere. Here you go. Claude. Well, fuck you, Sarah.
Well, remember, she was supposed to find this, so if you think about it...
She's not buried in here at all, is she?
She wouldn't be buried here. No.
Oh, okay. Her mother was the Mary one, right? Mary
Correct.
Frances C. one, yes.
Yes.
We opened this one. Open vault. This one is sealed shut. You can't open... I probably can't open either of them. I have to use something.
But you might have something.
Yes, I might have... the rolling pin? Could I bash through it with the rolling pin? I mean, it's old crumbly masonry, isn't it?
Do you have something else that would be more useful?
Maybe lube it up with the oil can so I can open it?
If you're trying to pry something
Crowbar.
open...
Crowbar. Okay. Thank you. Use crowbar. What do you want to do with it? Well, open vault with crowbar. You insert the crowbar into the small opening between the vault and door. What? Sorry, I fucked that up completely. You insert the crowbar into the small opening between the vault door and the tomb wall. There you go. You then pull with all your might. With a loud crack, the door pops open, and a skull pops out. I kind of knew that was going to happen. Oh, that's not good.
Good job.
Put skull back together. Damn it.
It's a sliding tile puzzle.
Oh, no. Don't even. Look inside vault. The hip bone's connected to the... Okay, you peer into the open vault. Yuck, there's a skeleton in there. Is there real... Are you surprised at this? Okay, search skeleton. Come on. Get jiggy with it. Look, skeleton. What a revolting sight. You want nothing to do with that old skeleton. There we go. What else is going to pop out of here? I'm guessing frogs. Oh, hello. Okay, so it was the one with the giant legible name written on it.
Yes.
Nervously, you peek into the open vault and see a leather pouch. I will have this pouch. You remove the leather pouch from the vault and take it with you. Should I open... What the hell did I just do?
I don't know.
That looked a bit weird. I think I hit the wrong key there. Open pouch. You open the leather pouch and peer inside. It is full of precious jewels. Carefully you close it again, so as to not lose any.
Ruby, get it?
Yeah, okay. Just for kicks, let's just... I mean, as long as we're doing grave robbing shit. Alright, well, we've grave robbed and desecrated this tomb. I think we'll just...
There's an easier way to get out of here instead of having to go all the way back through the secret passage. Just go out that obvious exit to your left.
But isn't there more to do in the secret passage? I thought I saw more of the basement part.
That was Jeeves's room.
Oh, that's Jeeves's room. Oh, okay.
Yes.
Well, infocom this. No? We don't need it? Is she just going to leave it there?
You can get it. You just say get lantern.
Oh, lantern instead of lamp. Oh, you... Now.
Hold on, go back up to the chapel.
What, inside here?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love it when you get all... Oh, hey, Rudy! We're just gonna leave him alone, right?
You can follow him if you want. It's up to you.
Well, didn't seem to be that important, because the clock has advanced. Hey, Seely. Yeah, I would be too at this point. Sits in the pew before the pulpit, her head bent in fearful prayer. I thought this wasn't her religion, but I guess that, beggars can't be choosers at this point.
Right?
You don't feel like sitting around. Maybe it's impolite to interrupt people who are praying, isn't it?
You can talk to her.
Yeah, let's do that anyway. What are you... you're up.
What are you doing here, girl? Something mighty terrible is happening. Evil spirits is all around us. I think we're going to die before this night is over.
Really? What clued you in? Gee, okay.
You can talk to her a couple of times.
Okay, get ready.
Pray, Chili, pray. Maybe the good Lord will show us some pity on us and help us.
Yeah, pray, the entire nation of Chile, pray. I thought that was our way of saying child. I don't know.
Oh, it could be.
Celie is now deep in prayer and pays no more attention to you. We don't have anything to show except for the pouch. Maybe we can hand her the pouch. Shit, maybe she'd enjoy that. I mean, we don't seem like the money grubbing type. Like, here, I found the treasure you were on about.
Mm-hmm.
Celie is not paying any attention to you. She is too engrossed in her praying. Well, you snooze, you lose, buddy. Is Lillian hiding out in here again and being all weird and freaky? I wanna find out. Should I save my game first? No. Yep, there she is. Oh, you freaky
Indeed.
bitch! What are you doing? We have a visitor, darlings. Sit up straight now. You freaky little bitch! What the hell are you doing? Celia, you're alright. Her name is not Celia, by the way, it's Lillian. Our visitor is talking to us. Pay attention now. Dude, snap out of it. Is she sleepwalking or what is going on? Or is she just having these spells?
It's a good question.
It's just poke Lillian. Just like stab her with my finger, just going, are you all there? Do I take the doll from her? The dolls don't belong to you. No, but in a pinch, I mean, fuck. Okay, you're creeping me the fuck out. Why are we even friends? Come on.
I would recommend saving before you go into your room, though.
Ah, well, thanks for that.
You're welcome.
I will indeed do that. But first, let's check on old Chiefy Poo and see if... Nope, he's gone. And
Looks like he's downstairs.
What is he doing downstairs?
I don't know.
I'm just gonna go check on him before I go get myself killed. Not in here. Wait, this is where we came in, actually. You know what? Let's do that room thing first, the one you suggested.
If you wish.
And then we'll go and take the elevator, because I have a feeling the denouement of this game is going to happen in the attic. Or not. Or we could just go straight to Act 8.
I told you to save because Act 8, you are now... Well, you won't be yet. The clock will advance. The next time the clock advances, you're going to be on a timer. So be prepared.
Oh, I am very ill prepared for everything that is happening. What is under the bed, Roots? Rudy? Creeping me the fuck out, dude. Rudy. Hey, over here. Beat it, kid. This ain't none of your business. Oh, isn't it? What are you looking for? Is he looking for the diary? You know what? I think we're going to find... Oh, I just blocked his path there. We're going to find this out in the next episode, I think. Because old Roots here is up to something sneaky and shaky. I almost said shaky. Cheeky is a new word I remember.
No.
Yeah. Oh, he's gone. We should be following him. We're going to do that in the next episode. Please like, subscribe, do whatever you kids do, but do leave us a comment because, my God, the tension is incredible, and it did turn out to be the penultimate episode, but I have a feeling the next one is going to be the final in more ways than one. So, yes, everything and everywhere, and thank you, Josh, and cheers.
Of course.
See you around the Chrono Stream.
Bye, everyone.